Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. This is Hayes Tech and ROM Reviews. My name is Dave Hayes. We're going to go over the Takstar SGC-598. It is a powered mic that you use for your DLSR. At least this is what they're advertising it for. This is the market that they're heading for, and you can use it for other than DLSRs. You can use it for phones and other things, but this is what we're going to go over in our review today, so let's get on with it. And as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. You hit that notification icon to get a notification of my videos as soon as they're released. That way you don't miss any of them. Alright, this is the Takstar SGC-598. It is a powered microphone, meaning that it takes a battery or some sort of power source. As you can see by the writing on the box, it is a Chinese-made product, but it is a very well-made product. We'll get into that after we get done with the unboxing. Okay, well, what you're going to get in the box is actually quite a bit. It surprised me. It comes in a folding box like that. It gives you a felt feeling bag that you can put the microphone in, any kind of cord or attachments, such as this one from Rode. If I want to use this on my Panasonic Lumix G7, it is a TRRS type system, which takes the 3-ring. This is a TRS type, which has 2 rings, so I need this in order to use it with my DLSR. Now, it works good on the computer. I also need this to use this microphone with my Pixel 2 XL. So, just to get back into the unboxing, it does have some paperwork with it. You get a warranty card. Now, this thing is completely in Chinese. There is no English on it whatsoever. They give us a cleaning cloth. I don't understand why they do that. This is something you usually get with cell phones and screensavers and stuff like that. This is the instruction manual. It is half Chinese, half English. You have to actually open it up the whole way. Now, this side is only Chinese, but it kind of gives you a diagram of how this microphone works, its direction, stuff like that, and the controls. On the back, it is in English. Under features, it says high sensitivity condenser microphone, specifically designed for cameras. It does have a cardioid direction characteristic. Basically, it means like it's kind of a heart-shaped thing. And believe me, guys, this thing will only pick up sound out of the very front of the mic. Yada yada yada. It does take a 1.5 AA alkaline battery. Output impedance 2000 ohm, and then it says plus minus 30%, and then power requirements is 1.5 volt AA battery, and then of course it has the frequency chart, shows the cardioid pattern, and I'm telling you, this pattern is directly in front of the microphone. The microphone is not out in it at all. So we'll get on to, that's pretty much all of that. We're going to go ahead and get on to the buttons and switches and stuff like that. Again, here's another card. It is completely in Chinese, so if any of you know what this means, please let me know. And there's a shot of the card. Moving on, we're going to pull this foam pad off the top. You do get the microphone. You get a little bag of extra cushions, and I'll show you the cushions and where they go. But if we pull the microphone out and get it out onto the table, now you can move this cable around the side and hook it into a little spot right here, a keeper, and that will actually keep the cable for you, depending on your DLSR needs. You can undo it and actually run it around the other side and use it however you want, which again makes it nice. A lot of the other ones don't have those kind of features. Another nice thing about this is mounting it on top of your camera. I've noticed, especially whenever you put a dead cat on the front of this mic, it tends to stick out past the camera. Well, they thought about that beforehand, and they actually made the hot shoe mount movable. Take a little screw out of here, you can move it back to this hole, or you can move it to this hole, moving it this way or that way on top of the DLSR. And that makes a big difference when you compare it to the Rode microphone or any of the other ones, because they are solid mount. You cannot move them out, and a lot of them stick way out in front of the camera, and you can actually see the dead cat. So that is another really cool thing about this. You want to be careful, again, as I mentioned before, whenever you're speaking in this microphone, you have to speak in the front of the microphone. If you go to the side of it, or if you turn your head and start talking in a different direction, like if you're talking out to the side, you're going to be in trouble. It's just going to drop the dBs down so low that it's really hard to hear you. But if you're talking directly into the microphone itself, it does pick up very nicely. Okay, this is what the Takstar sounds like. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. If I get up real close, I can get up. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. So, of course, I don't like to do that, guys, but this is how the Takstar sounds. You've got to make sure that it's turned on. If you do not have it turned on, you are going to get zero sound. It's not going to be like it's going to be low sound. It's going to be zero sound. If you're going to be using this on a DLSR, make sure you know what type it takes. This Panasonic takes a TRRS, which is a 3-ring. Now this microphone is a 2-ring, so I have to use this Rode adapter to take the 2-ring to a 3-ring in order for it to work on my Panasonic Lumix G7. Again, just make sure that this is completely loosened, and then you just slide it into your hot shoe mount on your camera or whatever you're going to use, whatever device you're using. Tighten this down, and it's secure on whatever you're going to use. Now remember to have the front of the mic facing towards you, because it's not going to pick up back here or from behind. It's going to pick up only in front. I have a demonstration on another video I did showing these two mics together, and when I wasn't talking directly to the front of the microphone, it really cut the noise down. You can take the wire and route it over to the side and hook it into the clip that it has, or you can run it on this side if you want, depending on your camera or your device, or however you need to use it, which is another really cool thing. And I like the fact that it's coiled, it's springy, it keeps it from just being all over the place. Okay, on the side of the camera, I'm going to try to zoom in on this. You have an on-off switch, and then you have a plus 10 dB or 0, and then you have your high pass. This up is off, down is on. But anyways, make sure that however you have this set up, you need to turn that on in order to use it. When you turn that on, you're going to get a green glowing LED on the back of them, and I'm seeing it in the monitor. So see, if I turn that off, that LED goes away, and that lets you know that it's not powered up. It will drain your battery. Turn it on, LED's on, you are good to go. All you have to do is plug your mic in, and you're good to go. One of the features I like about this, notice how far the microphone sticks out in front of the camera lens. Now if you were to put a dead cat in front of there, it would obstruct, or you'd be able to see a little bit of it in your camera lens. And that's one of the problems with the Rode microphone and some of the other ones out on the market. And the Rode microphone is an awesome mic. It's got really, really good sound to it. The only problem is it's pretty expensive. This one tends to have more of a higher tone. And again, like I said, you guys can take that out in post. You can boost the bass in it, stuff like that. But one of the things about this is that if the microphone protrudes too far, it has a little trick that it can do, and that is if you take this off of the camera, and the Lumix a little tight, that's just the way it is. But if you take it off the camera and you look at the bottom of it, it comes with 3 mounting holes. So you can actually get a Phillips screwdriver, take this off, and move it into the position that you want. So if you was to move it this way, it would actually push the microphone back a little bit. Now it's not, you know, a whole lot, but it's enough that it might help to get that dead cat out of the frame of your shot. Again, this is a feature that some of the other microphones on the market just don't have. Likes and dislikes. I love that the microphone has a good solid sound to it. I like that it has the high and low pass, and that you can boost the dBs if you want. I just like a powered mic. it's just a thing. I don't like the fact that it's completely directional. You have to be in front of it. If you happen to turn and face somewhere else and you're talking, it won't pick you up at all. I don't like the fact that it's made of plastic. Now there is aluminum on the inside of it, but the outside's plastic. And the attachment points, to me, it's kind of pokey. I would rather it be aluminum, but then again, if it was aluminum and all of this was really a little more solid, you would be paying for that. So my thoughts on it are, guys, this is an outstanding microphone for the price. And if you look at the other YouTube reviews, they're all with me on that. I say get it, especially if you're on a budget. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know, hit that subscribe button down there. Don't forget to hit the notifications if you want to receive my videos as soon as they're released. I also want to bring up that I have a second channel. It's called Life Post Stroke. If you guys are interested in that, go ahead and go to that channel. I'm going to be uploading a lot of health tips, things that might help you if you know somebody in your family that might have had a stroke or are in that category where you know they are good candidates for a stroke. I'm going to be uploading some information for that, so don't forget to check that channel out too. Remember, that is Life Post Stroke. So I just want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.